Balani?
The Bullybul glade is beautiful. Watch out for Jumble. Let's see.
For what?
He'd heard about you blending your way into the world, but he'd feared you might stew in your own juices instead. Wonders how you came to that conclusion. It's close enough, but he prefers to be called a mixologist. He wonders what you're going to do now that you've grown so tough and strong. Will you feed the world or watch it starve? You smell fresh and ready, like the kind of person who values nutrition and how it gives you life. He tells you that you are what you drink. So if you want to be good, drink wholesome. Otherwise the junk will hollow you out inside. Thinks life is full of all sorts of ingredients. It's up to you what to put into your blender and your body. And if you are what you drink, what happens to you when you choose different things? Agrees. Thinks it's amazing how the world is coming back to life. So many fresh things to drink. Says he's impressed with how hard you've tried to make things decent and tasty again. Thinks it's awesome you joined the Myriad. They're always careful about the things they put in their bodies. Nothing but leaves and light. Says they're like plants. They soak up the sun and turn it into energy. He's curious if you've ever had soup tastier than life itself. If not, you've come to the right place. He's widely known for his jumble juice. His thoughts are like his juice, all jumbled up in his mind. Those who claim to know him even call him Jumble. Can you believe it? He needs more customers to claim that they know him. He promises to look after you if you look out for something for him. Says it's a bit of everything, but also something particular. Jumble? He's on the hunt for a concentrate of that prismatic refraction of sunlight forming in tasty droplets of rain in the sky. Find the concentrate he's looking for where the color hits the ground. Bring it back and he'll mix a jumble juice to share. Promises that you've never had anything like it. Come to think of it, no one else has either. Jumble says you're like sunshine after rain. Says treat it fair time and the mount will return the favor. Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy. The bright color arch is riding high. Follow it to the end. Good ride, Long. Tell it, no biting. This is called suburbia, a place to get away from the city stink. You found the chest at the Colour Arch's end. Just line up the gears on that lock, and it should spring open. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's a colourful find. If a story is about you, care for it. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Look at that metal scrap over there. This is turning out to be quite an expedition. That muscles. Go grab the bar and start squeezing those muscles. You snap that off, feeling pumped up. Stand against that. Ionized. We all share the same destiny, destruction or survival. Hey, nice shot. Hope that was a bad guy. That might come in handy. That's a Terra Globus from the back in time. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the Atlas mapper to work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You need to swivel the Globus's bearings. No time for yawning. Day is calling. That hurt him. uppercutted. That one wasn't so smart. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's not the fry sparker that's the problem, it's what's put into it. Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Squint into the oncoming light. Crackle pop. Concussion. Middle-lifed. Tap hard. You don't get to wander below ground like this every day. You really know how to move. Keep focused on what you can do today. Tomorrow's already gone. You can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise. Super effective. Clonkety clonk. Back down. So much fun to sneak around here. Not every day. Seems like the controls need some organizing to set the mechanism in motion. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's just a reflection of the lackluster effort. You need to get the optica controls in order to start it. That's just a reflection of the lackluster effort. You need to get the optica controls in order to start it. That's just a reflection of the lackluster effort. You need to get the optica controls in order to start it. Excellent. That's illuminating. You can see a lot farther now than at night. The world is awake. That board is filled with all sorts of hopes and fears of those who didn't like the city or nature and got trapped in between. You're getting close to what they used to call suburbia now. Not quite a city, and nothing like nature. When the cities became too polluted, some moved here. Eventually, they ran out of places to escape. Well, it's right next to other suburbs, if you like those. And when you've polluted some places, getting farther away from them was the point. You'll find some traces of travels, even out here in the sticks. Well, what do you know? There's... Sometimes even seasoned travelers needed a chance to get away from the hustle of the city. It's a wonderful place to raise a family, if you think there's a future for them. The tracks you found here will lead you back into the thick of things, eventually. Be careful down here. Easy to get trapped.
Bidwitchen. Cofintra Bidwitchen. Cofintra Bidwitchen. Cofintra Bidwitchen.
Check out that day. Jumble cannot thank you enough. Nothing is as great as a surprise after the rain. He thought he'd get him a fill-up glass, and he'll start mixing the juice in the meantime. He'll have it ready for you when you come back. Says of course you do, but if you bring him the fill-up glass, you can take it with you.
Can you feel that? It's getting dusky in here.
Hold up! There's no need to rush into things.
Sounds like
Lazy, because I fight against the dark.
because you're against just getting things done.
Jumble's happy you're here. We'll be around when you return. This is no time for sleep. That should last longer than most. Don't look down. See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. Hey, you could probably make something glossy with plastic scrap. Even here, the night still ends. It was quite a while ago someone called that home. Irradiated. Crit. Oh, that's perfect. Seems like the cranks need to be unturned in the right order if you want to crank. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good scrap makes top weapons. Glad to see some wood scrap there.
Tika. Panina ulane. Mina.
Jumble says that now he's got a fill-up glass, he's willing to part with a splash of his incredibly invigorating jumble juice.
Palani?
Jumble says he's got other interests than sunshine after rain. He's gathered quite a mix of curiosa over the years.
Palani?
The problem is, it's weighing him down now that he's shifted his focus to the sky.
Muna tida ni matolaki.
He'd be happy to part with some of it. He's been hauling around this stuff for too long anyways.
Willatu.
Says it's whether the weather weathers well that worries him most.
Pawa.
Jumble says seeing you always brightens his day. A deal to be proud of.
Lela kukanina.
Jumble says seeing you always brighten.
Fi.
Says talking to you was interesting.
Pelikano tayabawa.
Jumble
Muna tida.